Here are Ryan and Tim with this week's 78-cent Saturday deals only at Spencer Fairway.
John, on Saturday got bulk roasted potatoes for 78 cents a pound.
And Ryan, back at the meat department, we have top of Iowa sirloin for $7.78 a pound at your local Spencer Fairway.
And we'll see you at this week's 78-cent Saturday at Spencer Fairway on East 8th since 78.
So guys, the win under your belt last night, talk about the Storm Lake game a little bit. Kind of dominated from the beginning. EJ, 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Just talk about the game overall. What was it like playing a team that you knew coming in was going to be struggling a bit?
We knew coming in like it was just going to be get the varsity in, get a lead, and let the JV get in. We just kind of started off slow. The balls were kind of wet. Like had a couple miscues, us too, and the V-back. Once we got the balls back dry, we took control of the game and got it under our belt.
I think it was good. We did what we wanted to do early, and now we got up. It was like 42-0, and it was over by then. So we did what we wanted to do. There's some things early we want to fix, continue to get better at, but other than that, we took care of business.
We worked on a few things last night. Right away, we kind of showed some different plays just to kind of see how they would look and whatnot, it seemed like to me.
Yep.
Yeah, we wanted to run some more gun, but we got in gun for one set and
One play
with 30-yard touchdown. So.
Well, it was effective at least last night. So,
Yeah.
Defensively, what did you guys want to do? You knew you had a young team coming in. You just didn't want to give them any ground.
Yeah, we just knew they were running up the gut and run those counters, and if you fill the box and just move the line of scrimmage back, you're not going to be able to get many yards on you. So we executed that pretty good when the varsity was in.
So you guys played like 10 minutes last night, give or take. Anything to take away or to work on? Or with film like that, can you even watch it and learn anything? Or is it all about your next opponent, which we'll find out in about an hour?
Yeah, you can learn stuff. Up front, we emphasized this week it's going to be a lot of fundamentals with our steps up front. We're getting better. We got to get better on our backside scoops. Coach Ty said he's going to have to see that in film tonight, or he's not going to be too happy.
Coming up, with the playoffs coming up, what would you guys like to each work on personally? EJ, start with you.
I think quarterback just keep taking care of the ball and just making sure that it's clean, mesh or pitch.
Probably get my play side step down a little bit quicker and get my outside set hand faster. Get it outside head set so we can run outside me.
Last night, you guys got a chance to see some of the underclassmen, which was the plan, to get them in. What do you think about how they did, and what's the future of the Tiger program look like?
It's pretty good. Some of them we had some juniors playing on the varsity level, but those guys will be playing next year. So I think with the people that played late in that game, they show that if they had the people that are playing right now in the junior class, they'll be a pretty solid team.
I thought defensively they looked pretty good. Offensively, we didn't really. We got like 2 or 3 possessions, and we really didn't open up the play. We really ran like 3 plays of them, which kind of sucks. But I thought they executed pretty well.
Yeah.
Any preferences on postseason play? Is there anybody you guys are curious about that you think would be fun to play against?
We were Central.
That's what your brother said too. He sees them as like a top dog or what have you, and he said like, all right, let's line them up, let's go.
Ever since I've been in high school, we've known Lewis Central as the top dogs in at least 3A, and I kind of want a shot at them. I feel like our team can handle it.
EJ, any preference for you?
No, bring it on.
One thing, I said this to your brother last night in our Facebook Live. One thing I'd like to see, so watching film, it seems like linebackers, and ours do it too, and I've talked to one of them about it, they ball watch too much.
Yeah.
They don't watch the pulling guards because the guard's got to be your first key when you're a defensive line or linebacker. So that's one thing I think we could work on, and then I think we can exploit that and come playoff time.
We do. We've been working on some.
Or with us, it's our ball side motion, you know.
Yeah.
And whatnot, so.
We've got some new plays in.
Good.
Use the guards.
That'll work.
Things we have not seen yet this year, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you worry about execution come when the lights are bright with new things?
No, we've been working on it for
Yeah.
probably 3 weeks now.
I think we're ready.
I think we got it pretty good.
Good deal. Good deal.
All right. So, any projections for next week's game? You guys think you'll be home, on the road? What do you?
Well, my dad said last night after I went to bed, all the RPIs came out and we were 9th. So I don't think we're gonna get a home game. But I think we're either probably gonna play Winterset or my dad thinks Lewis Central.
What do you? What are your key takeaways from your time playing here on Dale Norton Field?
I think it's just fun to come out every night and play with your friends, and then, you know, see your other friends up in the stand and your family, and just get to play in front of them and the community.
Yeah, it's coming out and playing on Dale Norton's an experience I think a lot of people should be able to get. I mean, you got a big fan base behind you. It's always fun playing football with your friends. And then after the game, after a victory, it's just a party out in the parking lot. It's pretty nice.
It's really fun if you guys talk to those podcast guys on Saturday morning.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's the best part, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Real quick, who would you guys give up the player of the game to last night?
Kind of hard to game like that.
Yeah.
Who would you give that to?
The O-line.
All 5 of them?
Yep.
I think we got to give it to the dude right here.
I was gonna say I like that. You said his position, he said yours. 3 touchdowns. It's hard to argue that. But
Yeah.
someone's got to clear the way for him, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, and I think I agree with the offensive line did a great job last night of because all 4 of the first scores minus Schmitty's were good blocking, set up big runs.
Yeah.
And,
On some of our breakaways, the receivers had some great blocks downfield. I think one was Richter and one was
Peterson.
Gavin Hunk. I think it's Hunk.
I think
Yeah.
Peterson had one too on one of Mikey's
Yeah,
runs.
the receivers blocked well.
If you're gonna be in this offense as a receiver, you better know how to block.
Yep.
Yeah.
Baca, you had about a stack full of pancakes last night, I think. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.